Pixels glow and screens alike. Dorks unite, we'll take this mic. Game on, heroes side by side. In this world we laugh, we ride. Roll the dice and cast the spell. Tell your tales we know so well. Quests await where dorks prevail. In our voices legends swell. Press start, dorks embark. Lights out, we ignite the spark. Gaming nerds will never fade. In the land where dreams are made.
What's happening, Captain? It's Thursday morning. You know what that means. It's way too fucking early. And Coop is here.
Again,
It means fucking Dan gets us up early to talk to him because he's lonely. That's what it
I'm
means.
very lonely. But I'm right though about something.
well, Dan, there's one thing that you can do to get rid of that loneliness, and it's called masturbating. So
Oh,
We're literally a minute in, and we're talking about.
that's beautiful. I can suggest some very fun things if you need.
Does it
them.
have to do with feet?
No, it doesn't have to do with feet. You fucking weirdo.
That just makes you a weirdo. So.
Whatever, Cooper. You were talking about wanting to see your feet yesterday.
No, I didn't. What the fuck are you on about?
You're by the way, your
frozen.
video is frozen, so we can't see your indignation. We can only hear it.
Yeah.
Sucker.
Welcome to the Dorks Podcast. I'm Dan. That is Koopa and Nerfy.
Hello.
With the purple hair.
That's me. Not purple right now. It's gonna be purple when I move.
Oh god, we're still trying to fucking find the nice house, and yeah, it's a fucking pain in the ass and a bitch.
The word I came in on. Hi, diary.
I don't even have.
Hi, diary. So today we're going to be talking about a plethora of things, but first, we and Nerfy are having a fucking argument, and we were arguing right before
It's not. Look, in order for it to be an argument, you have to have a point, and you don't. You don't have a
wrong.
point.
You're
wrong.
fucking
no,
wrong.
I'm not fucking wrong. I know the difference. Excuse me, my entire channel is built on a locale. I know the difference between a locale and a horror cow.
Okay, well, I have
It's
the
like,
definition of horror cow right here.
I don't care what the definition says. I care about what Girl World thinks, and a horror cow is somebody that does something on purpose.
No, below
That is what it is. I will call Snowflake. Don't fuck with me.
I can call him too.
I forgot that when I said it.
Yeah. Hold on. Fangirl.
I'm not a. Oh, okay, simp. Whatever you say there, simp.
Fucking.
He is my buddy. Thank you. Anyway, hold on. Bandit Dictionary. A horror cow. A locale that is primarily known for their disgusting and or creepy behavior. Horror cows may typically be known for one of multiple of the following: PDF, zoophile, corpseophile, exceptionally violent behavior, excessive attention-seeking displays, or other disgusting, creepy, or horrifying behaviors.
See, this is how I know you're wrong because you're trying really hard to prove that you're not.
Well, see, and here's the $1 million reason why I'm right. Are you ready?
I mean, you're not, but sure.
The wife found the dictionary description.
Dude,
And you didn't
Say
even
the
find
wife
that.
is
That
wrong.
makes you-
Say the wife is wrong.
The
And
wife
you
is
didn't
never
even
wrong.
bother.
You are.
You didn't even bother to find the dictionary yourself. That's
Yeah,
that's kind of
that makes you
We were
disappointing.
talking, and she said, "Pants."
That's very
Are you really not gonna
disappointing
get
that
into
you
this argument?
didn't even.
Wife.
That's disappointing that you didn't even find the dictionary yourself.
Wife.
So,
It's very disappointing that you didn't do the research yourself.
yeah, you
How
had to
dare
get
you.
someone else. You had to get someone
At
else.
least
to
I
it.
do my own research. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And of course, there she is.
You can't win this.
Where are these horror cows?
They're
love
they're
you,
on
Crips.
TikTok. They're on TikTok. There's a few of those.
What? Okay, so who's that
I mean,
one
they're
that
everywhere.
Snowflake talks about that they're trans and they have all the acne? Janimbla,
Uh,
Animbla,
no, Ophelia or
Belimbla.
yeah, something like that. I don't talk about her just because she's fucking disgusting.
It is, but is that a whore cow?
Yeah, she puts on a lot of behavior on purpose.
Okay, you know what? Tell these people what you think a whore cow is.
I believe a horror cow is somebody that does shit on purpose to get attention. That's what I believe a horror cow is. I do not care what you think, Dan. That's what I think a
You
horror
just
cow.
want justification to call Amber a whore cow.
She's not a horror cow. She's a low cow.
She does this shit on purpose.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, she doesn't do shit on purpose. Like,
She is like that. She is just like that. She is just a piece of shit naturally. Like, it takes no further ado for her to be who she is.
Wife, I need you to back me up here. You're the one who came with the fucking definition, and now they're giving.
Don't believe him. Don't do it.
She's the one who said it. Urban Dictionary.
Amber is just slow. I don't think she's that much of a horror cow. I think she's more of a low cow.
I think she's a whore.
I think she's a bitch, honestly. That's my own personal opinion, but, you know, whatever.
Okay, what about the booty? Is Foodie Beauty a fucking whore cow?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, why would you dare bring up that stupid Cthulhu?
Excuse me. I will not
Stupid
sit here
Cthulhu.
and allow you to degrade the name of Omegon. I will find my sticker and show it to you. I'm
The
part
guy
of it.
that like tried to get everybody to pay for his house.
Yeah. I like Omegon. Don't care. I actually don't.
You just
remember
like tentacles. That's all it is. You have a type. Beards and tentacles. Ginger beards and tentacles.
I don't like to see faces.
What?
I don't like to see faces.
Wow. I'm sorry, Koopa.
Okay,
He has a beard.
somewhat.
I mean, you've seen Overlords, but he still has a beard.
It's impressive. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even I would never talk crap about Overlord.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, because he'll probably murder you.
yeah, he's an angry dwarf. I wouldn't.
Jesus.
Okay, Diary makes a good point. Okay, good point. Horror cow. I'll side with Diary on that.
Amber defended PDFs in
Ask FM.
What?
Yeah, she did.
She
I
actually
completely forgot. Yeah, she goes, it's a sickness, just like depression.
Okay, those kind of people, I think they deserve a good old swift slap in the face.
They deserve something more than that. Dan, show your bald spot. See, this is why I don't face reveal people.
I don't know. It's in there. I guess I have both.
I mean, that's why I wear a hat all the time, or sometimes I'll even wear a hood. So yeah.
This is just why I don't ever show my face.
I mean, don't you want people to see what kind of expensive ass mic you're using? No.
Well, speaking of lolcows, Koopa, you brought one to our attention that I didn't even know who he was or what he was, and he showed up in the chat the other day, and you.
I mean, I think well, the thing is from one of the streams that we did, he did pop up on there, and he's been around my channel for like a month, for some time. And for some of you, you may know who I'm talking about. For those who are not knowing who it is, this dude's name on YouTube is called Coltronus. He's a gaming and somewhat commentary channel with like 1,000 subs on YouTube, and recently he got himself into a bit of a whoopsie, or a fucky wucky, as some people would say, on here. And from what I understand, this dude is like a commentary orbiter, from what Netherless had said.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what commentary orbiter is, he's essentially a leech. He goes around on on various other commentary channels trying to self-promo himself for videos that are just not worth watching, because he's done that with me.
Yeah, well, that was my thing. He was all in your stuff. I thought he was your buddy or whatever, and then all of a sudden you're telling me
Yeah, no, he like we did, he did DM me on Discord every now and then, um, but the first time I've ever had an interaction with him on like anything was back when I did my second road breach video,
Yeah.
and he posted in the comments that in a comment thread that he was working on his own road breach video, and that he was using clips of my video and some other YouTubers' videos. Like, he did have a couple of people who I do talk to on the video, like Netherless, X Lucas, Psychonautic Therapy, and Moment of Sanity. He had their videos on his own videos, and it really didn't add anything to the conversation about what's going on with him, and his video was just incredibly boring. So I didn't. So I tried even watching it on my own stream, and it was on the Cooking with Jack stream that I did.
Yeah. That's the one
and
that got hit and you got fucking a strike for that shit.
no. It wasn't the one that I got a copyright strike on. It was the one where I looked at the website, like
Gotcha.
the Down with Cooking with Jack site, and
Mhm.
and yeah, I tried watching the video on stream, and I just couldn't finish. I just couldn't watch it because it was just so long and it was so boring, and the music was overpowering his commentary, and that was yeah. And that was really the main problem that I had with his other videos, because when I was doing research for my own video, I started watching a bunch of his other commentary videos, and it's the exact same problem. All of his music is way too loud. Like, he didn't even bother to balance his audio in Hello Sergey. Yes,
Hey,
audio
Dave.
balancing is important.
Yeah,
And
it's extremely important.
yeah, and if you and I even made a demonstration on my own video about audio balancing, and that it's an important thing to do when you're
Thank you.
and it's important to do that when you're editing. Otherwise, if you don't balance your audio, then you're not going to be super listenable, and everybody's going to just ditch your video entirely.
Well, I could, like, when I first did the years ago, I did a video on John Swan, and it was the first like documentary, like any kind of fucking reaction kind of documentarian kind of thing I ever did. I was very happy with that video, but that was the biggest problem I was having in like post, was trying to get that audio to sync up right, because the music was overpowerful.
Yeah, and I would say the one thing that you need to do is, like, you need to find that sweet spot when you're working on your audio balancing. And the one thing I would say is the perfect sweet spot for like audio purposes is, like, if you're using music, turn it down to like maybe -25 or -30 decibels. That way your music is still audible, but it's not going to be super overpowering, and your commentary is front and center. And that's something that I've even said too, and I think is the most important thing to point out in excuse me, in the video, because yeah, having listenable commentary is more important than music.
So the other thing that you said about Coltrone's that really kind of made me go, what the fuck, was he says a minor is stalking him?
Yeah, okay, so this was actually something that I think it was both me and Netherless found out about him. So when we were doing our research, we looked at this dude's Twitter, and I had to reactivate Twitter because I took it down not too long ago, because I don't use
Fair.
fucking Twitter. So
Valid.
I looked at his Twitter account, and one thing that we found out about Coltronus is that, yeah, he's being stalked by a minor. And when we found out that this kid, like, his name is Colin Gliz on YouTube, he's a fucking nobody. Like, he's got the lowest amount of subscribers, and when we saw the screenshot,
Yeah, but we're talking like fucking double digits. We're talking like fucking 20.
He had single digits. like he had
Jesus.
like 6 subscribers at the time. But then when Coltronus started talking about this guy, he bumped up to double digits. Jesus Christ. And yeah, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like you're talking about a nobody. You can have like 1,000 subscribers. Like, why the fuck are you talking about this kid?
It's really easy for people to talk about nobodies, because at that point they could say whatever they want, and then the person has no audience to defend themselves.
I mean, yeah, that's kind
Yeah,
of
but
true.
there's also like an ego thing, right? Like, I mean,
But
why
the thing
don't-
is, like, yeah, that is somewhat true in that case. But at the same time, it can really backfire you at the same time because that kind of shit happened with people like Tipster when Tipster was big in the was into the commentary scene. Like, he essentially talked about a nobody in back in the day, and this dude who had single digit subscribers bumped up in subscribers because Tipster like talked about him in his own video. And I'm like, and it's really, and even Road Breach did the same thing too. Like he talked about a nobody on his own channel, and then all of a sudden this guy bumped up from like maybe 2 subscribers to like 30 or 50 subscribers. And that's really kind of the one thing that always backfires you if you talk about an irrelevant nobody. Is if you have a bigger platform, you're going to get people to watch them because, you know, sure, you're talking about them and exposing them, but at the same time, you're also going to be giving them a platform as well.
You know, that's the main thing, a problem that I have with people. Like, it just, they don't realize what they're doing until it's done, and then they go, oh well, now that person is, you guys are subscribing. Why? Because you sat there and you talk shit, and no matter how bad that person might have been, you made people feel bad because you're punching down. Like, say shit with your chest and fucking, you know, be a fucking woman about it or a man about it and fucking hit up, and then that won't happen. Everybody's going to choose a side in shit talking. That's why I don't partake in it. You know what I mean? Everybody's going to choose a side, and no matter what, somebody is going to think somebody else is wrong. Yeah, signal boost responsibly. Exactly, signal or SRGI.
Yeah, his name is Sergey.
Sergey. Okay, Sergey.
Well,
exactly.
Like I'll say this: you had the serial problem, but you were punching up there because again, they had more of a platform, and they were being fucking cunts.
Well, yeah, I was tiny compared to Serial, but at the same time, I handled Serial very differently than what most people would do, because I got messages telling me I was a sucker for not like hitting back and all of this. But in all reality, if you, in that situation, the way that I looked at it is, if I swing back, it's a fight. If I don't swing back, it's just an idiot hitting air. Like,
Agreed.
I'm just gonna let him hit air and be done with it and not worry about it. You know what I mean? And it worked. They eventually went away, mainly because they just, I don't know, they fucked themselves pretty bad.
Clearly.
Yeah, you can't. There's people in the verse that you can go after, and there's people that you can't. And they went after somebody.
But then again, there's people that want the whole goal is to cause chaos and, for lack of a better term, discomfort.
Yeah.
And there's something to be said about just not giving a fuck. Like, why would you waste your time? And when I was watching the video that Koopa sent me about Coltronus, it was literally just a fucking hellstrom of just the number of people he messaged, from fucking low tier god to the act man to fucking Jack reacts. Oh my god, just so many fucking
like Jack's Films. He even messaged Tipster as well. And it's like, what the fuck is Tipster going to do for you? Like, Tipster is an irrelevant fuck. Like, and you really want somebody who defended Lolicon? Like, no. You don't want anybody who defended Lolly. No. Go fuck yourself.
But see, that's the thing, is that if you get into a certain part of YouTube, you'll do anything for those views, and you'll side with anybody and be friends with anybody.
But the thing is with Tipster, like, Tipster's a fucking moron. Like, he'll defend, like, he'll defend women who, like, I think his most infamous person that he defended is Keffels. Like, Keffels was his biggest, was one of the people that he defended the most. And it's just a fucking rabbit hole with Tipster.
So what's going on with fucking Coltronus now?
I mean, the last time I heard from him was like maybe a few days ago. He tried DMing me not too long ago. I just blocked him
What'd he
because
say?
I don't like he was just trying to say like his side about the whole drama. Or it wasn't his side about the drama. He was essentially trying to sympathy bait me.
Cash in.
Well, he was trying to sympathy bait me by saying that, oh, my life is a problem. Everything that goes on, and it's blah 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 blah. And I was just like, I don't have time to deal with this. I just blocked him.
So who would you say is worse, him or Road Breach?
Well, the thing is, they're both similar in their own ways. Like this dude, like it's kind of it's. I would say that they're similar in both ways because of them both trying to sympathy bait and also thinking that they're super important enough to announce their departure from servers. Like Roadbridge did the same thing with Netherless back in like last year, and then Coltronus did the same thing with Sanity in his own server. Like he DM'd him saying that let me actually get the DMs really quickly because I actually have them saved.
So while you do that, I'm gonna just comment that there's a way to network on YouTube and there's a way not to network on YouTube, because networking is important if you're on social media, period. If you're trying to build a channel or build a career or be a info, whatever, networking is important. Like I have friends and I've made some amazing friends from networking, and that's, I have you guys, Snowflake. I've made a lot of other friends of a lot of other YouTubers and stuff like that. And there's a way to do it and there is a way to not do it, if that makes sense.
Fair.
And it sounds like they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah. Well, like this dude, he essentially, I think from Nier's video, he actually made Coltronus a long time ago pretty much added at everyone in his own server, and instead of putting it in the self promo or in the self promo text chat,
hey, Duo.
I actually have the screenshots right here. Let me get them for you. So I'm gonna be showing off the DMs because this was in Sanity's server or in Sanity's DMs right here. If I can share it.
I'm just working on Trip's hat, and then I gotta make Dan's.
So
what, a hat?
Yeah.
So
you're wearing a good hat. Okay.
So this is
I
Tronus
just
right
want to tell
here.
you guys.
And Tronus just said, like, I bailed out of your server, and it's because that I pissed off Rince due to my terrible actions. And I also have Rince's DMs with Tronus as well. And I'll show them too. And Sanity just goes, yeah, bud, I don't fucking care. And realistically, nobody should really care about what Tronus is doing. Because, for one, I don't think it's important to announce your departure from a server when, like, it's not important.
No, you just leave.
You just leave. So, and then Tronus DMs back saying, look, you and everyone else may never give a shit, but then again, what do I know that me informing people on things is nothing but a pathetic part on mine. Plus, I'm trying to leave behind both Degen Breach and Adolf Schittler situations. And it's like, dude,
Jesus.
no one's talking about Road Breach anymore. And the shit between you and this Colin Gliz kid, that was your own problem. Like, why should we...
He was like a 14-year-old kid.
Yeah, this kid... Like, this kid, he started beefing with him when he was 14 or 15, and he's now, like, 17. So, he's still beefing with him.
It's been going on that long?
Yeah, it's been 3 years. 3 years since they started the beef. Like, if
That's
you, like,
a little uncalled for.
And this is kind of something that I've even said in my video, and also when me and Netherless were talking about this on Discord. We essentially said that... that there's a beautiful thing on both YouTube and also on Twitter. It's called the block button.
Yeah.
Like if this kid is bothering you, just fucking block him.
Right?
Like,
I don't fuck around, man. If you go on my channel and you start shit, you're getting fucking blocked. I'm 35 years old. I'm too old for high school.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean?
And yeah, I also want to mention what Sergey said. Like, um, Coltronus, like, I hope you don't mind if I say the PDF word, Dan.
Just
If
say
you
PDF. It's fine.
you just say PDF. I'm talking about the actual word. Like,
I don't.
you know.
I mean, you're not cussing. I just like, we fucking say
Well-
cunt here. You said the fuck you want.
Okay, well, Coltronus essentially called Road Breach a pedophile.
Mhm.
Like that was really the one problem that I had an issue with. Like, because Road Breach, and there's a distinct difference between being called a pedophile and what Road Breach did, which is being a creep.
Yeah.
And Road Breach never sent like CP to a minor. He just sent his like degenerate art, and it's not luring a minor to
Jesus.
doing something. But yeah, Coltronus essentially just called Road Breach a pedophile when he's not a pedophile.
So
No, and
okay,
Road-
Dan, you grew up in a rougher neighborhood like me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Every time I hear somebody being called a pedophile, a groomer, or anything like that, and they don't instantly swing, my brain just like short
Well,
circuits.
but then again,
because where I'm from, like, you don't fuck around. You call me that, we're gonna fucking deal with it.
But the thing is this, and they people preach on that and they plague on that, but they also do it from behind a fucking screen and keyboard because they know there's a net of safety back there. Like, I can't strangle somebody through a fucking computer screen.
You can try.
Yeah, I mean, you could try, but you probably would break the screen or knock your monitor over.
But that's what I'm saying. There's a fucking level of safety, and it's one of the oldest fucking adages that has ever been fucking talked about. This idea that, oh hey, I can say whatever the fuck I want because I'm here, and it's what they call the internet tough guys, all this other bullshit. It's a continuing fucking cycle of stupidity. And as I've told other people, and I'll continue to preach myself, just fuck it. Who cares? I don't care. I mean, like, I don't.
Really quick, I'm just going to point out to all those people that are like that use Google, that use Gmail. Yeah, you're trackable. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
You can track any Gmail that's ever been
sent. I know. I'm very well aware.
And yeah, I don't know. I grew up in a rough neighborhood, and like, if you called somebody that or a groomer or something, your instinct was to swing immediately because that's how they do it in prison. And I grew up in an interesting place. That's all I'm saying.
That's another one.
Mm-hmm.
Did you put up another screen?
I didn't finish the other one. I didn't.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Nah, you're okay. So Sanity just goes off on Tronus, just saying, like, again, I don't care. This has been a problem of yours for a while. Wonder why I don't acknowledge you in my chat? It's because you're honestly just so fucking annoying. You try your damnedest to center everything in yourself, even when you make it seem like you're not. You need to sit down, shut the fuck up, and reflect on the past. I don't know, like 6 months, however long you've been at this. Like, I think, like, I've even said this. I think Coltronus just needs to leave YouTube in general because, for one, like, if you're gonna be beefing with a minor who doxed him, like, you need to fucking get out of here and just do something else with your life instead of just being on the internet. Because, and the way that he even accused, and I'm still gonna say this, the way that he accused Road Breach of being a pedophile, like, he's a danger to the website. Because if he's going to accuse random people of being a pedophile, like,
my biggest fucking like thing about that is, how did that word become fucking like breathing air? Like, that is the fucking first thing people go to. Now,
it's the easiest way to cancel somebody.
It is.
Easiest way.
Like, you
call somebody a pedophile, they're done.
Exactly. Because, like, oh, you do something that's nefarious with a minor, oh, you're instantly labeled as a pedophile.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, there are legitimate fucking horror cows out there. Like, Cyrax is a fucking monster human being. He's a piece of shit. He's disgusting. He is legitimately that. It's been proven. He's like sent his fucking goblin peen to fucking kids, and yet they think that it's okay to put someone because you don't like them for whatever reason in the same fucking realm as that.
he ends it with, "It's also ironic you're upset over e-begging when you, my good sir, are only known for fucking e-begging. Get a fucking grip." Because what Coltronus also does is he e-begs all the time.
Yeah, I saw that.
For videos or for people to watch his content. And yeah, it was just a lot.
What I found interesting is that you did your first in a nutshell, and you started to get some notoriety, and people started watching you, and they enjoyed your content, and they enjoyed you, and you slowly but surely started to build a nice little group around you, and you've had fun doing it. And then now that I think about it, that's when I started seeing the Coltronuses of the world. I started seeing the Road Breaches of the world, because they're like, oh, this guy's starting to do something. Let me jump on that real quick. I don't get it.
There's always going to be people like that, though.
Yeah, there's always going to be people who want to jump in on the topic about
but it's okay, but it's not jumping in on the topic. Like when I watched some of the Coltronus stuff that was in what's his name's video, Netherless. It was literally trying to parrot points that you have made like publicly, Netherless has made, and he was just basically trying to, oh, you can do an ollie, watch me do an ollie, and like I don't know. I don't understand that mindset. Maybe I'm just too fucking dumb. I don't get it.
I mean, that's usually just the commentary community. Realistically, because like the
Fair.
commentary community is just
anytime somebody sees that you do the same content as them, they'll jump into a live stream or on a video and be like, "Hey, I also," and it's like, okay, I've had to ban a few from that came over from Girl World. I've had to ban them from my stream because they've been told over and over again to stop it, and they don't stop it, and it's like, okay, you gotta go. Sorry,
yeah,
I'm not
like.
I don't. You guys know I don't mind promoting people, but there's a difference between promoting and then turning everything into being about them.
Exactly, yeah. Because like, I don't mind if people say like, "Yo, I'm making a video. Do you want to check it out?" I'm like, "Okay, I'll give it a check." But if it's good, then I'll watch it. But if it's ends up being like shit, like Coltronus's video, I'm not gonna waste my time, showing it off because there's not really any point of taking a look at it because the video is bad.
Oh no, okay, so
I've had people leave saying that I wasn't a true supporter because I wouldn't like promote their mukbangs. And it's like,
why would you support mukbangs? Because like
exactly
that goes against everything that you fucking are trying to fucking promote. Why?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like the thing is that she was also a weight loss channel, so I'm just sitting here going, why? Why would I do that? Like that makes absolutely no sense for me to do. It's fucking weird. It's like people like that are weird when it comes to that kind of stuff. Because they don't understand
too. Because like if you get a couple of these smaller guys that are like little fucking mongoloids that, oh, he didn't support you, that's fucked up, I'll support you, and then they fucking cluster together like fucking Legion. And
I mean, they can cluster together all you want, because if you actually look at it, and Cooper probably has seen it since he's covering this, they can cluster together all they want, but they don't ever build an audience.
No,
they just don't.
Because that type of content and the negative shit always plateaus. It always fucking plateaus. There's no way.
It's always the same fucking tryhards that are they're supporting each other by subscribing to each other, and that's all they're getting.
Yeah,
because it's their community is the tryhards. That's it. That's all that there is there.
Yeah.
Again, but my logic in bringing that up is I don't understand it. It's clear. Like there's no there's no path to get better in that situation. It's a continuous fucking just fail. So why keep doing it? You would think someone of moderate intelligence can say, "Hey, this isn't working. Let's change the fucking game."
But you just said it, moderate intelligence.
Yeah, and that's kind of really the only problem, especially, again, like I said, especially here in the commentary community. Because, like, when you're dealing with people in the commentary community, everybody wants to cover, like, the same topic, and sometimes they'll bring up the same talking points.
That's fair, because if you get if you get a fucking Turkey Tom video, you're going to get a Bo Blacks. You're going to get a deal.
Turkey Tom.
Yeah, I don't watch Turkey Tom at all. Like, I stopped watching Turkey Tom.
So how do you feel about Turkey Tom?
Fuck him.
And also, fuck Bo Blacks as well.
Fuck him and his non-existent fucking research editors and everybody else that fucking misgendered Casey and everything else.
Wait,
Fuck them.
they did shit on Casey?
They did shit on Amberlynn Reed. They got all the facts fucking wrong. I hate the fact. Okay, look, I want Amber to get negative attention. But the thing is that Turkey Tom's video was so fucking glossed over that it was disgusting. And not only that, they misgendered Casey and everything else. And then in the comment section, like it was just completely normal. People were correcting him and everybody was sitting there going, oh, we don't do that here. We don't do that here, which means that he's like that no matter what. Fuck Turkey Tom. Fuck him. Oh, I don't. No, he fucks with Casey, and I don't go for that shit.
That's fair.
He fucks with Casey while promoting something that Casey promotes for free. His sponsor was something that Casey promotes for free, and that's also a trans supporting fucking brand. So it's just disgusting. Fuck Turkey Tom. I used to like Turkey Tom. I liked him a lot. I thought he was, very well researched and everything. He's not. He has these, I don't know if he has writers now or what, but that entire video was just mitigated bullshit. It was a complete gloss over of the actual situation.
Tom got into shit because he made a fucking racial comment years ago, and then he made a comeback. He apologized and all that. And I will say this, it was very helpful when I did the John Swan video when he basically set it up. I just had to fucking reiterate it, and that's how I was able to get, because of the call between fucking Diorio and John Swan. But yeah, I will say this: once some people like that get to a certain level, they just don't care anymore. They have their fucking built-in fan bases, and fuck them. I'll go and not that he's a commentary channel, but like someone like Markiplier. I love Markiplier. Markiplier is a fucking blueprint of how it's supposed to be done. He tries to evolve, he tries to do this, tries to change things, goes into a fucking clothing line, starts doing movies. Like, the guy's really trying to do anything he can to be creative. And your YouTube channel is supposed to evolve. That's completely natural and completely normal. You start to realize what works, you get bored, you're like, I don't want to do this part anymore, I want to go and do this, like that kind of stuff, and that's completely fine. But there's a difference when you evolve into, like, I don't know, there's a lot of big commentary channels that are starting to like look at Amberlynn and look at Girl World, but the problem is they're not bothering to do the actual research. They come on screen and go, why do they hate this woman? It's because she's fat. It's like, no, you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
It's like there's more to there's more to hating on Amber than just because
she's just a horrible human being in general.
Yeah, she's a disgusting human being that has a platform and they're paying her. Like, pay attention. Like, I don't mind more people coming into Girl World. I really don't. I think that's brilliant. Like, let's go. The more people, the better. But if you're going to come in here, you got to do the fucking work and do the research. Instead of just listening to what one person said, you need to listen to what other people have been saying, and also look into places like Reddit and all that. And then exactly.
Yeah, but Reddit's accessible. I hate going to Reddit. Okay, well, again, someone we've talked about before. Was there something to redeem these people? Like, fucking, you said yourself before we came online, we we're talking about the Lil Cal podcast and the wonders it's done for fucking Wings.
Yeah, like, I will say Lil Cal Live, ever since the show first started, like, it actually made Wings of Redemption look way better than when he was than his most infamous
legit yes.
Like,
sorry,
it's okay. Like, I was genuinely surprised when I saw Wings just being super respectful on the show, and then
but if you think about it, he really didn't change.
Well, he
didn't have anybody harassing him over and over again to where he broke down. I mean, let's be honest. Remember that most infamous fucking stream? I just wanted to have a good game. I just wanted to have a good time. They broke him. They attacked his jobs. They did everything to try to break. Like, again, you got him fired. You created accounts on TikTok making him look like a predator and attacked real people. Like, I don't understand that.
Okay, I can explain it to you.
That's really hard to explain too, especially with with his trolls online. Like that's kind of a
Well,
that's
I
kind of
mean,
a fucked up thing.
you just need to look at Christian, honestly.
Yeah,
Oh,
but he
That's
was
where it
really
all
a piece of
started.
shit. Let's be real.
Well,
He was,
but it doesn't matter. Before we knew he was a piece of shit, there were people trying to fuck up his life.
Who is a
Like,
motherfucker?
yeah, like the thing is that there are people out there on the internet, and I think people always have to be aware of that, whether you're coming on as a commentary channel or a locale or whatever industry you end up in, is there are people on the internet that their pastime is ruining people's lives. That is what they do, and it's very important to ignore those people and move on. The issue is that a lot of these locales, including Rings of Redemption, give them attention, and that makes it worse. If
It
you
does,
give them
yeah.
attention, if you
Okay,
fuel
well-
it makes it worse.
let me ask you about someone like Phil. And again, I've talked about Phil numerous times here, and with other
You always
people.
have to bring up DSP every time.
Because I legitimately look. I don't have an issue with the guy. I think that look, he's the last of those old school fucking streamers who's still doing the same things he was doing. I don't always get to catch him live, but I'll go back and watch some of the streams. Yes, when he plays Street Fighter, it can be fucking cringy. I get it, but it's who he is. He's not attacking fucking children. He's not, you can say he's scamming, but you don't have to give him money. You don't have to do shit. But it continues. So that was always my thing with Phil. I can't say that he's ever been a dick to me. I've had conversations with him through email where I was sending him art and I asked a question here and there, but generally very good conversation, nice guy, promoted the artwork I did. When he didn't like it, he told me. When he did, he was like, "Oh, it's excellent. I'll definitely use that." And he did. And my biggest frustration is like, why take it to that fucking dark ass fucking place? Like they were called in on his fucking bankruptcy shit. They attacked his fucking wife who had nothing to do with anything, but they went and found old videos of her. It just went to a very dark fucking place, and it, no pun intended, dark side Phil, but it didn't need to go there.
Well, no, it doesn't. But
Humans
that's
are
really,
monsters.
yeah, humans are monsters, and people on the internet, like his trolls and all that, like, yeah, they're going to do fucked up, nefarious things on here. That's just the internet, really. And
But I think
as fucked up as that is,
it's evolved like most things do. It's evolved into something worse. I can go back and I look at Dark Side
Has it?
stuff. No, hear me out. Dark Side Phil and Wings' trolls back in the day, they would make compilations of them failing. Like, you had Wings 007, or you had the one you showed
Sean
me.
Rank. You had
I love Sean Rankin.
Sean Ranklin,
Fucking
and you
miss
also
Sean
had
Liquid
Soma
Richard.
Julius Cruz.
So
and Liquid
that's the one you
Richard.
introduced me to so much, and I love their. I thought they were. I thought not that it was a different time. They would take the best bits for them, and they would make compilation videos. Whatever. It's transformative. No one can really stop them. You may not like it, but no one can stop them. The ones that I'm seeing now are literally going after people's fucking livelihoods, their personal lives, their fuck everything, and it's evolved into something sick. And it's almost like, okay, when the Me Too movement started, right? That was a big deal, and I watched some people go down that needed to go down. There were some bad people, but then you hear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Baker's fucking dozen people that I was just mad, so I said that he did this, or I said that she did. It was a fucking disgusting time, and that literally has blown into the internet. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't fucking get what's the point in going. If you don't fucking like a motherfucker, just fuck off. You don't watch him. If you really wanted to hurt Phil, hit him in the pocketbook. But
Yeah,
what I
with his wallet.
What I said, what I noticed is, you make these trolls now make Phil a sympathetic character, or they make Wings a sympathetic character, because people who are grown and actually make money for a living and have the ability to donate to a Phil, to a fucking Wings of Redemption, are now like, man, fuck you, dude, that's wrong. Here, Phil, have $50. Here, Phil.
You know what? If I can be completely honest with you, I actually feel bad for Wings of Redemption at times, especially with his ex.
Oh yeah.
And stuff. I feel legitimately bad, and then everybody, hey, I'm drinking Diet or Zero Dr. Pepper too. But I legitimately feel bad.
Drink this.
Ew, water's gross. fish
Water's
pee in that.
delicious. What are you
Fish pee in
talking
that.
about? And
You're
they
drinking
clean.
fish pee.
Well, here in Canada, or specifically here in Edmonton, there's no fish. So
I don't believe you. Anyways, but I legitimately feel bad for Rings of Redemption at times because it's like he's just on the live stream. Why are you guys fucking with him and his girlfriend he had? Like, there's a lot of reasons to feel bad for them. But the issue once again goes back to the more you fuel it, the more they're going to hit and the harder they're going to hit. Because because it's like a pain tolerance. Oh, well, we've already, sat there in the chat and said this, so we're going to do this. And, oh, we've already done that, so we're going to do that. And it accelerates and accelerates and accelerates. The best thing to do is to fucking ignore him, man. Block him and move on. Let him document you, but block him and move on. Be done with it.
Well, and I think the hard thing for Wings, though, because he didn't have a way out because he played multiplayer games where people could join, and because they knew who he was, he couldn't really get away. I mean, all he wanted to do was play a fucking video game.
I don't know if Wings has a girlfriend.
Wings had a girlfriend.
Oh, they broke up?
He had a wife.
Oh, he has a wife.
Oh, no, he has a wife. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You're right. There's
Boogie
a lot
has
of
I would say because it's just me being
Boogie
has a child bride of a girlfriend.
Yeah, Boogie's babysitting.
If we're going to split the two paths, right? Wings literally found redemption. Pun completely intended. The motherfucker found some sort of redemption in Locale Live. Good for him. I still stand on the fact that I'm happy that Phil didn't join that because that wasn't the right move, in my opinion. Boogie fucking degraded himself, and it was a slow burn.
Boogie will do anything for attention.
Exactly. Like that's really Boogie tonight. That's really Boogie's problem. Like all Boogie ever is just an attention whore. That's really all that he is. Ever since he has been on Lolcow Live, like he'll do anything to get people to look at his channel. Like look at
I agree with Cubics.
Yeah, exactly. Like look
at wait. So y'all are saying that y'all didn't even like the Francis videos?
No.
I mean the Francis videos back in the day.
Video?
No.
Like the Francis videos back in the day, they were funny. Like the Mountain Dew video was good. The World of Warcraft video, that shit was funny. But nowadays, like he's become Francis. That's really something that I've heard about in the comments or when I was talking with another fellow commentary channel on his stream that Boogie's essentially just Francis now. Like he's really what Francis was when he first started doing YouTube. And
here's the go ahead, sorry.
And what really irks me with Boogie, like just him scamming his audience in general, like that's really the one thing that I'm just amazed that people still stuck around.
Are you talking about Fatty Coin or are you talking about when you faked cancer? Which one?
I'm talking about both, like the Fatty Coin and also his him faking cancer.
Which I don't. Again, we don't think that's a real tattoo, right? We're in agreement there.
I've even showed it to my ex-girlfriend as well. Like on my stream, like on a stream that I did, she came into my room at the time, and she saw the tattoo, and she was like, "Yeah, that looks pretty fake." So it's like, dude, like we all know that that's just like a Sharpie drawn on his face.
Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing. Any YouTuber in the world, including us, are a little bit of attention whores. We're doing this for a reason. We like having audience. We like having people talk to us. We like having, people watch our videos. So every YouTuber is a bit of an attention whore. Like that's just the fact. We all like the attention. The issue is that you have to make sure that it doesn't cross over into that danger zone to where you're willing to do anything to get people to look at you. You'll do anything for those views and those clicks. And I think that is the issue with Boogie and Wings and everything else is that they've crossed that line. And the issue is once you cross that line, it is almost impossible to go back. You can't just revert.
And funny, you should mention that because I do have the screenshot from the DMs that I saw on someone else's server. And this is kind of a good way of not getting yourself like promoting yourself and getting the bad attention. Like this was from a guy named Rince. Like he's actually a pretty chill dude. For a guy his age. Like I think he's 17 and the dude's pretty good. Dude makes really good content, pretty good commentary videos. I'm just saying. So Coltronus actually DMs him, just trying to DM him about this Colin Gliz kid, and he asks Rince his thoughts on the situation, and Rince just goes off on him because I wouldn't see why not, So he goes like, what fucking situation? My guy, you literally did the same e-begging shit to me, Sanity and Netherless during our Road Bridge streams, begging for fucking attention, trying to make yourself the main character, and wanting us to watch your videos and shit. Like we don't got anything better to do. Excuse me. And then you fucking message me a month later doing case in point, essentially the same fucking thing, saying, any thoughts on the situation, Rince? What the fuck do you want me to do? Make a video saying the Winter Trotter situation is crazy. So like 2 assholes in his chat e-begged him to make a video on a World War II dictator. This is very bad. Please send Winter Tronus nice comments. Do you understand what in the fuck I have been going through within the past month? I fucking wish my biggest issue was 2 assholes being mean in a live chat. You are really... Like, that's really where I think anybody would have an issue. Like, if it was just some people having just beef with you, I wish that would have been my biggest problem instead of, having depression and depressive thoughts for the past, like, month or past few weeks. I would have loved that to be my problem. But 2 assholes, fucking begging me to make a video about them and, shitting on me. Oh, boo fucking who? That's not really something I want to have in my life, And yes, this is Discord, J-Man. So you are really starting to come off as a self-entitled, attention-seeking, self-centered person, and it's starting to get on my nerves. There are my thoughts on the situation, and this fucking dude tries to do the exact same thing again. Like, he starts to DM him his videos, and it's like, the situation is worse than that. Plus, we're not talking about Road Breach. Motherfucker, when is this about Road Breach right now? Like, this is not about Road Breach anymore.
Yeah, but Road Breach was his in, right? So, like, I don't even think maybe he did know about Road Breach, maybe he didn't know about Road Breach, but he jumped in because that was his in. That was his way to get in with fucking Rince.
Well, the thing is, like I said, Coltronus made his own video, and Rince also made a stream dedicated to Road Breach, watching Netherless's 1-hour documentary about his history with Road Breach. And yeah, Sergey can even say that he even brings up Road Breach in his own DMs, which he even did the same thing with me too, with my own, and in the comments when I first knew about him, and then links him the playlist up on the community post that he just gave him, and then Rince
all capitals.
Yeah, all caps, just goes, did you not read what the fuck I said? I don't fucking care about the goddamn drama you're in. I have better shit to talk about. Stop fucking pestering me. Learn to take no for an answer and move the fuck on, dude. And the ironic thing is the last message just being, then block me. It's not that hard. Motherfucker, you could have just done the same thing with the Colin Gliz kid.
You could have just shut the fuck up. Fuck.
This could have all been resolved if you would have just blocked this Colin Gliz kid. Like, you're the worst person to talk about blocking people.
Okay, so like, what's a given if you ever start a fucking YouTube channel, social media, whatever? No matter what you do, no matter where you go, at some way, in some shape or form, there will be a conflict somewhere. Someone's just not going to agree with you. And I get, the percentages have gone higher and higher as time has gone on, but you will deal with some sort of stupid fucking drama. You will deal with it, and it's how you deal with that dictates where you go from there.
Mm-hmm. Case in point, I've even had to deal with my own situation. Like, Dan, you were there for that bullshit too, and I had to stop uploading videos for for a while because, you know, the situation just got really bad and I had to just, you know, do different things other than just worry about some fucking asshole troll.
Well, and you
who-
had one of the most diabolical motherfuckers I've ever seen. Like we're talking fucking almost 10 years of just nonstop. Never gave up, and I mean it was disgusting to the levels it went.
And funny you should mention about that because last time that I heard about him, he's actually in jail now
Fuck.
because he's actually just been harassing a whole new group of people, and they've been reporting him so many times that he actually went to jail. Like,
Jesus.
fuck, dude. Yeah, that's how fucking, you know, twisted and sick in the head he is. Because
Mine just
you know,
fucking took off. Sorry. She just disappeared.
They just
hold on.
disappeared.
So J-Man says if you're the host of a stream, put your chats on subscriber only mode, and make sure your new subs have to be subscribed for a month. See, I don't. I know you do that, J-Man, and that's that's your stick, and I get it. No disrespect. I don't feel the desire. I don't care enough to. People
Honestly,
are gonna. Go ahead.
You could do that, or you could have super mods like I do.
You do have super mods.
You fuck around in mine, they will ban you for nothing. They do not care. If you fuck around, you're gonna
cut
find
your
out.
feet off and bronze them, present them to Nerfy as a trophy.
Yeah, exactly. They don't fuck around.
For me, I have like Udin, I have Kim, I also have Netherless as a mod. So
Kim, that's all you need.
Stream.
You only need Kim, honestly. Kim will fucking body check anybody. She doesn't care.
She doesn't give a fuck, and that's fine. But like, and Trips will tell you this: I don't care. I don't. People have come, and you've known this, Koopa, from years ago. We did the gaming channel. We had like a pretty decent fucking run going there. We had a lot of fucking traction, and I had your former fucking best buddy, I guess, fucking bugging the shit out of me.
I did, sure.
Oh yeah.
And it made him more mad that I just didn't acknowledge his presence because I don't care. All right, and it's not like a fucking ego thing. Is I just don't care. This is how I equate it. If I'm back in, which again somebody said earlier about you'll never leave high school. If I was back in high school right now, I have my group of friends. I fuck with my group of friends. We talk about whatever. I'm not going to go over to the table with the kids that are wearing helmets that are fucking eating paste and like use Velcro to tie their shoes and starting a fucking party with them. I don't care. Do your thing. Like, and I'm not going to fuck with them. I don't. There's no real desire for me to do it. What's up, Sloppy?
Yeah, no, and that's really kind of something that I've even said too. Like, if you're, or I think even somebody in the stream even said, or in the chat said too. Like, it's important to not acknowledge anybody like that because that's really all that they ever want is engagement from you because they know that's the one thing that they're seeking for is your reaction because that's what gets them off.
Was the perfect example of that. He just wanted someone to say, "Hey, look, how you doing?" Blah blah blah. And it just doesn't like.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Sloppy, your Discord picture is fucking chef's kiss. Fucking just brilliant. I'm sorry. What was it? Caldwell, Mr. Caldwell, Sloppy. I'm sorry, Mr. Was it Keenan, Kalal, whatever's fucking whatever.
With trolls.
Recently, Sloppy got doxxed. His real name is Cabal or Keenan or something.
Mine is Lupita. You can ask Casey. That's my real name.
Lupita. Yeah, it's Lupita.
Lupita. Fuck with me.
Caldwell. Yeah, that's Sloppy's name.
Honestly, here's the thing. And what I love about trolls is that they think for some reason we care. Does that make sense? At some point, we should care.
Some people do.
And those are the people that will never get rid of the trolls. Ever. They will always be there. The people that have to respond every single time will always be there. Because I still have some of Serial simps that message me and get into my commentary and all of that. And they're like, you're wrong here. And you're deleting comments. I didn't delete any comments. Whatever. And all of this shit. And in all honesty, that's how they get you. They continue to try and grab your attention, even though your attention is not there.
Yeah.
Even though you have nothing to do with anything, like you're not paying attention. And the moment that you do pay attention, you become a target.
Mhm.
So ignore them.
And I think
It's no fun to pick on somebody if they're not swinging back.
well, maybe the point is like I knew that because, and again, Cooper, you were there. I was a troll, and I did it, and I enjoyed it for what it was then, and then someone legitimately passed away, and you remember, and I just me and our buddy named Travis. Shout out to the fucking Cookie Bear, the baddest motherfucker on the planet.
Miss him.
I miss him too, but we had a long talk, and we were both in agreement, and I was done after that. I didn't have a desire to fucking do that shit anymore. I didn't care anymore. Like, in reality, fucking when the rubber hits the pavement, it's like, yeah, this is real. This is not.
Remember, there's a very, very fine line between giving somebody attention and having a parasocial relationship.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And when you cross that line is when it gets dangerous.
Yeah. Well, again, J-Man in the chat, he asked me about he asked why I quit being a troll, and I told him, like, I'm got nothing to hide with that. And it was like, it sucked because it was like, Cooper, you were there. That fucking, the reality of that, the dude fucking, he self-deleted. It was just so fucked up.
It was horrible, yeah.
And instead of fucking, what are you talking about, tacos? Sadly, I don't get trolls. The only troll in my chat. You damn right.
It's you, Dan.
Damn right. My comparison of tacos.
And also, Dan also comes into my chat and trolls me too. So,
but like, it's not fucking
Fuck me.
Like,
go ahead. I broke a thread. You're fine.
I was also going to say, I don't think Overlord would like that.
No, he would not approve.
He would kill me.
He would smash your head with his bare hands. But fuck, I broke a thread. Son of a bitch. Okay, it's fine. I can fix it.
But no, like, it was just
bringing creativity to the streams here. Okay, go ahead.
It bothered me so much that Google Hangouts was a thing, and I to this day still have the last messages I had between him and he messaged because he was really bad about fucking with people and antagonizing people, and man, it just sucks to think about it.
Here's the rule.
I'll put it out there. His name was Kirby, and
that guy, yeah.
So I still have the messages, and he had messaged me, and he goes, "Look, man, I'm I saw you don't like me very much." I said, "No, I'm not a fan, but I'm not here talking shit about you." And he said, "I just want everybody to stop and this and that." I was like, "Look, man, just stop doing it then." And he said, "Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to stop being an asshole. I'm going to stop doing this. I'm going to start doing it." And I guess it was too little too late. And it wasn't just YouTube stuff and social media stuff. He had fucked up shit going on in his life. And I think the most disgusting part was, instead of like everybody going time out, shit just got real. This guy just fucking ended his shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was, well, you're the one who kicked him off a live stream. Well, you always picked on him. And it just got so fucking dark. And I had people saying, because you remember, Coop, I used to do commentary-based channels on people in that small little fucking piece of shit community. Yeah, they were asking me to do videos like back then, and I think you can back me up. Nobody was fucking putting music in their videos. Nobody was doing this, and I was trying to like level up my shit, And they wanted me to do one of my videos on, so and so, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" That was about that time, right? And I was just, so there's nothing, like absolutely nothing that will ever fucking, I don't care. I watched a guy, like I talked to a guy, and 3 days later he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have words for there's nothing you could, like, I'm numb. Like, as far as YouTube bullshit. And so when I talked to Coop, I talked to other people, and they, this and this. I said, then why are you responding? On the grand scheme of things,
What does it matter?
Yeah, because like if I go up to somebody and I name this piece of shit or this person, they don't know them.
Yeah,
you know them
exactly. That's just like on my channel. I don't even say Serial's name. Not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
But then
None
in
of
that
this is
small,
important.
but this is the fucked up thing, in that small vacuum, you're a pussy.
Yep. You're a sucker. You know that? You're a fucking sucker for not bringing it up. I didn't
No.
realize that I was still in fucking middle school, to be honest with you.
I would
I don't
would
eat paste,
say-
bro.
I would say the best comeback to say that is, no, I got better shit to do than worry
Well,
about
the
your
best
stupid
response is no
ass.
response. It's like, dude, because I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I don't like, it's just not a fucking facade. I don't know how else to put it. I don't care.
There's a song
Yeah.
that I listened to a lot during that time, and it was there's one line from it, and it's pretty much true, which is like, you know, the bitch is talking behind my back because she knows better than to let me hear it.
Hmm.
And that's pretty much it. She's just talking back there. She can fucking stay back there. It's fine. I don't mind. Whatever. She knows better than to let me hear it. So,
Yeah.
like,
But even like, okay, so but even then, like I think it's, for me at least, it's even beyond that. Unless you're fucking with my fucking place of living, or you're here in my personal space, I don't care. Go
who
on.
was it? Hold on. Who was it? It was Cat Williams. It's Cat Williams. Haters keep you going. If you only have 2, make sure you have 4 by the end of the summer. It's fine. And if you don't have anybody to hate on, feel free to hate on me.
Speaking of which, have y'all seen his shit where he went on Shannon Sharp's podcast? Oh my god.
Yes,
He
yes.
fucking wrecked everybody.
He did.
Money
I
was not
love
money.
Cat Williams.
I have grown to love Cat Williams.
Yeah.
And like and I hate to say this expression, he comes with, because like everybody fucking says this shit now, but he comes with a fucking receipt. Some motherfucker don't give a shit.
Nope, he does not care. He's done with Hollywood, honestly. I think he's just done with the bullshit.
Him and Dave Chappelle are on the same fucking tip.
Yep.
I mean,
they're both.
I mean, for me, I always have a pretty good respect for anybody who doesn't give a fuck, especially people like Ricky Gervais as well. Like Ricky Gervais, like the dude is like Ricky Gervais himself. Like he tells things like they are real. Like everything that he says, that he brings in, and he has a no fucks given attitude.
Sugar free. I do not have a problem saying no.
Which I always have to give massive props to Ricky about just coming in and just talking shit about his people on Twitter. Like they're always so funny.
He didn't watch. Ricky Gervais did something that nobody else had the balls to do. He went out there and called them out for what they were. He said, "Oh God, we know what you're doing. You fucking did this. Oh, don't you did it. You did it. You fucking did it."
I think that was honestly the start of the common folk, people like us, realizing that it's not us versus us, it's us versus them.
Yeah.
And that's the honesty of it. It's us versus them. It's not, all of us turning against one another.
I think when you said earlier, you said, "What, you're 35? I'm fucking 38. I'm fucking too old. I don't care. I don't have the energy left. I have enough energy to be the best husband I can be and go to work. That's all I have left in me. And then fucking put up a Koopa in your shit when y'all fucking tag team."
Well, that's because you need to get on your PC because you suck.
Exactly.
You're a console casual, and I will never let you live that down.
I mean,
Filthy,
I think also
peasant.
I will even say even Snow will have to shit on you about it too, because he's gonna be like, "So Dan, when are you gonna get on PC yourself?"
That's like the first thing he says every time. "Hey, I miss talking to you. When are you gonna get on PC?" What the fuck?
Yeah, when are you getting on PC? It's not being a
PC?
fucking peasant. Peasant.
He's a console plebe.
Peasant.
Okay, so let me ask you this: if it gets to a point where it's like it is now, where it looks like there's no redemption for any of this, pun completely intended, how do you stop it? Like what do you tell somebody, Koopa? What do you tell somebody to say, "Hey, this is what you have to do to get away from it"? Because you've been there, you've done it.
I just get away from it. Like that's really the best answer that I can give is just get away from it. Just don't interact with the old community that you're trying to escape from, and then just do your own thing. Like go work your 9 to 5. Go do your own fucking shit on YouTube or on the internet. Like just don't worry about anybody that you had a past history with, because that's really all that'll happen if you reflect back into that kind of that realm. So that's really the best piece of advice I can give to anybody who's trying to get away from any of that bullshit is just don't worry about what other people is. One, don't worry about what other people are saying about you, and two, if you're getting away from it, just fucking go away. Just get away from it. Don't interact with your trolls. Don't do anything. Just fuck off.
Agreed.
So, that being said, we were going to also talk about YouTube, and we kind of got all over the place with that. I don't know how the fuck we got on that topic, but whatever.
I mean, essentially, we did talk about YouTube. So.
We are going to talk. Well, they have never seen Squid Game.
Well, it's because we're 3 fucking ADHD people in one room trying to fucking keep a conversation, and all of our spouses are just looking at us, going, "They'll come back when they settle down."
I don't have one, so you two are.
Well,
are the good ones.
Trip is talking for you.
Yay!
He'll calm down when they're done. No, we talk about YouTube. I think we always end up talking about YouTube because we're part of YouTube. Honestly.
Yeah, but
yeah.
At what point do you? Okay, you've heard of like crab behavior, right? Like if you put a bunch of crabs in a fucking bucket, they're going to consistently try to pull each other back down. That's just crab mentality.
Yeah.
So, at what point do you look at yourself and go, "Wait a minute, I have the capability of doing better. I have the capability of doing something positive." When do you fucking say, "Okay, I'm going to do that," and stop fucking worrying about what everybody else has to say?
I mean, I've already done it.
Sorry, squirrel.
I've already done it. So honestly, it's when you no longer find joy in what you're doing. That's usually when it hits you that it's time to change it up and do something different, is when you honestly find absolutely no joy in creating these videos or writing these scripts anymore or looking for clips or whatever you're doing. That's when everything starts to change.
Yeah, I think that was even something that I had to do before thinking about coming back to commentary. And
well, but your shit, like you literally, I mean, not a lot of people would have come back from the shit you had to deal with.
Well,
like,
yeah,
it's a fucking miracle that you fucking went through everything you went through, like personal attacks, everything, fucking everything, and again, you're stronger and better person for it, and it sucked, and I was there with you, but shit.
Just thinking about seeing my dumbass come back to the commentary community and then just do any of that. But actually, in reality, since coming back to the commentary community, I have found like a really solid group of people on
You're welcome.
in the
No,
commentary
I'm
community. Well, I mean,
I'm just kidding.
Well,
I'm just fucking with you.
Nerfy. That's actually a really good point, because like if it wasn't for me coming back to the commentary community, I wouldn't have met you. I wouldn't have actually started talking with Netherless or Sergey or anybody who usually comes into my chats all the time. Like mostly every night, I always talk with Netherless and just fuck around and just chat with him on Discord all the time. Like,
well, and again, like your community, your own community, not the fucking people that we've met through Nerfy or whoever. You have some monsters in your fucking chat who don't give one fuck. But they're your people. Like they're your Koopakins. They're like your little fucking.
They're my little They're my little minions.
Yes.
That is one thing I'll say, is that I think looks good, Nerfy. Thank you. It's going to become a hat. I'll show you guys how. I think that's one thing that all 3 of us have experienced is we've had a lot of hate, but then you have those ride or die that are like, it doesn't matter what you make, I'll be there. It doesn't matter what you do, I'll be there. And I have quite a few of those, and I know you guys do too. And honestly, they make it all fucking worth it. They make it all worth it. If it's, I've said this many times because I'm growing. Like I love every subscriber. However, I'm happy where I am too.
Yeah.
because I
Mhm.
have, my community is, awesome, and I adore them. I'm sucking up to them right now. Sorry.
You do have a very feral chat. I'm not gonna lie. And again, like they acknowledge positivity. When you go in there and you're positive and you're having a good fucking time, they'll welcome you in. But they're always watching. Like,
Oh yeah, don't fuck up.
Yeah.
They will rip you apart.
Oh,
hence the
yeah.
fucking rip and tear.
Oh,
I
thank
mean, it's
you.
and plus it's even the
I
same
like
thing
J-Man.
with
J-Man's my new favorite. Fuck you guys. He likes my hand.
I would, and I think even with the people who I'm chatting with, like there is almost pretty much the exact same group of people as well. Like if you fuck up, they will acknowledge you. Like they actually have made content and videos on each other. Like it's
No, I saw that.
insane.
Like your fucking group of people are like fucking cannibals.
hmm
They're
And-
waiting for fucking the weak to fall down so they can just fucking devour that fuck.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, yeah, and it makes you think, okay, yeah, I need to just not fuck up.
But doesn't it also give you like this sense that I need to protect them?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You
I
know,
hadn't really
like
thought of that.
I actually I get that sense with because you guys know my Discord. My Discord is an incredibly inclusive and protective place. It's a safe place and stuff like that. And we have a mental health. I'm quite popular with the ladies. So is my husband. Anyways, just throwing my husband out there that I have one. But you guys have been in my Discord, and there's even a mental health place, and I've helped a lot of my fans through some very difficult times, and I don't know, it just gives me in like this instinct that I need to protect them, and sometimes I have to rein that in just because I'm a voice on the internet. That's all I am at the end of the
Mhm.
day.
Yeah.
And I don't want to cross any boundaries or anything like that.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. Am I boring you?
No, it's just I'm still kind of half asleep right now, so
We're about that. We're about to be at that stopping point, and I have to at least bring it
I
up because
just
it's in the
finished
fucking
this,
thumbnail. You should probably watch Squid Game if you're watching this right now because it's a really
don't
good
watch Squid
show.
Game. Don't listen to
It's
Dan.
fucking shit. Don't watch it. It's stupid.
They're
I don't
Don't
like.
listen to
Squid Game
him.
is shit.
Watch a better show.
Look, I made another hat. Look. It's pretty this way. It's pretty that way. Ha ha! Getting better at this.
I would I would
Don't
say
watch
like
Squid Games. Watch me make hats.
watch and also watch Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss.
Yes, yes, yes. Watch those. Yes, absolutely watch those. Don't listen to Dan. Dan doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'm just saying, me and my wife have been binging it. It's fucking awesome. I love some fucking Squid Game.
I can't get into it. But then again, I'm so inundated with all the shows that are just fucking killing people that I'm just done with all of them. Like
It's fucking different. Okay, so that's another thing. The reason I like it so much is because it's not like anything else I'm fucking watching. Like, it's fucking different.
Okay, here's my
It's
thing.
not a remake of a remake.
But yeah, but I've been inundated with like killing people in TV shows for the past year and a half, and I'm just kind of over it. Between Yellowstone and a bunch of the other ones, like I'm sick of watching people get shot. I'm more interested in the knitting. Me and J-Man are chilling, okay? Yay, I made 2 hats. I'm so proud.
I mean, what's funny is
I don't know where the other hat went.
I think what's funny when I started watching Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel, it's kind of started to bring up that Broadway musical interest for me because I actually have started listening to a bunch of musicals lately.
You have been on a fucking musical kick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Like,
he's awesome.
Well, to be fair, Mum Life is like fuck musicals, and except for that one that she likes.
Which one would that be?
I can't remember.
Well, like I actually started listening to the full School of Rock album, like the musical album, and yeah, that shit's really good.
Oh my god. Okay, Koopa, I have something for you then. Epic. The story of the
Sloppy.
Odyssey done in music.
Hold on, I can talk about that. The Pants. Trips has got me into that fucking shit. Oh my god, the music is so good. And
Which one?
the epic. The epic.
Yes.
The
Yes.
Epic.
It's the story of the Odyssey told in music. A lot of people have made animated like scenes for them. It is absolutely fucking stunning, and it all started with one guy. It is amazing. The music is banging too. I don't care what anybody says. The music is fucking stunning in that.
It is lovely. Oh my god, what Odysseus talking to fucking Penelope. I'm not.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. Would you love me or something like
yes!
that? That's one of my favorites. That one and when he meets Athena are probably my favorite ones.
Which is the one that you like? That's all sassy when they give one of them like sass really bad. Circe. The Circe saga.
Yeah. Oh god, it's so good. I need them to do a Hades and Persephone.
I mean,
Those are my patron gods. So
I mean, if there's mostly a musical that I would just listen back and forth all the time, I would say Sweeney Todd is still one of my musicals to listen to.
Cooper, we just found a new thing to bond over. I hope you know that.
You and I listening to Sweeney Todd.
I listen. Actually, what surprises a lot of people, and this is going to surprise Dan because he's seen Overlord, he is massively into musicals.
Oh, really?
He loves musicals. And Dan, after seeing him, does he look like he would be into musicals?
That's a good question.
The stereotypical part would say no, but just to sit there and say that I love that kind of creation. I'm not the biggest musical fan, but I get it. Like I like a good fucking drama.
Yeah. I think anybody would like a good drama.
Yeah, anybody likes good drama, but we honestly listen to a lot of musicals. It's fucking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. And I've been wanting to slowly get into going to see any Broadway show or musical lately, but with tickets being expensive, I'm like,
he's gonna start first acting.
By the way, what town are you in? I forget.
I'm in Canada. I'm in Edmonton.
Well, I know you're in Canada. Dork.
They're all
I'm in Canada.
What's the name of the show?
I'm in Canada. Duh.
No, I want to know your street name. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that.
I'm not gonna do that.
Don't listen to me.
I was gonna say I'll share it with you privately.
No, you don't have to do that either.
Well, you're gonna have to share it with me, Koopa, so I can send you things.
Well, yeah, but it probably would have to be after I move. So
yeah, both of you apparently.
Yeah, well, I got stuff I need to send you guys too.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I'm making hats. I tried to practice my knitting machine and I'm making hats. So just accept the hat and shut the fuck up.
You hear this, right?
Okay. I am an early 1800s like wife. Okay, like that's my love language. Is I made you this. Here you are. This is handmade and it's all yours. And you better wear it.
And you better wear it or I'll chop your balls. No.
Every fucking stream, I'm gonna have to wear this fucking hat.
Yeah.
Well,
not this one. I'm making you a different one. Yours is gonna be gray shaded. I'm making you and Koopa matching ones.
Oh my god, we would have to wear that on stream for the entire.
No, you will love to wear that, Koopa. You don't have to wear shit. You choose to wear it.
Well, yeah, I chose.
I mean you don't have to. You guys can make me cry. That's okay.
I did that with a song.
It's just like when I chose to wear my full mask for our Friday the 13th episode. Like,
accept her love and be fucking grateful. Thank you, Diary.
Jesus.
Yeah, they all have something from me. Even in the UK, I've made jewelry for almost all of my mods. I've made jewelry for my chat. For God's sake. Just sitting there. I made crochet stuff. You guys have been in my thing. I'm creative.
Oh, I've seen it. Yeah.
Take it. By the way, Sergi and J-Man, if you guys want something, let me know. And I'll make you something.
But I don't wear a lot of jewelry. I wear a fucking rosary and I got fucking beads. That's about it. But
actually, I now know how to make jewelry. I now know how to make a rosary because I've made.
If it wasn't like 9 a.m, I probably would be just wearing this. Like, if also I wasn't wearing my hoodie too, I'd be wearing my cuffs.
Don't give her ideas. She's gonna start doing the leather work next.
Actually, what's next is weaving.
Weaving.
Yes, I want to make fabric.
Well, you don't want to go for trying to make the cuffs.
By the end of this year, she's gonna be a fucking blacksmith that has a forge in the backyard.
Oh, that would be cool.
Trixie, get Dan one of those beanies Snurfy makes and make him wear. Honestly, they're gonna all get free beanies, including Trips. And then hopefully they'll wear it. And if they don't, I'll cry. It's okay. If they want to break my heart, they can.
I've already done that. Remember Nerfy with the purple hair?
Well, you'll make me cry by hurting my feelings, not making me feel better.
Well, fuck. Can't have that.
Well, I already sent you a bracelet diary. It just broke. I need to finish your new one, okay? Look, there's a lot going on.
Fuck! It's already fucking an hour and a half in. My bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. We do fucking an hour.
Yeah,
All
I can say to that is this.
Oops!
Oops.
Actually, all I can say to that is we do that almost every time because I don't know, we're friends and sitting and talking just kind of time loses meaning.
That being said, next week we're
work.
hoping to come together again and see you guys, but travel issues may cause conflict. If not, we'll see y'all next Thursday. And until then, I'm Dan. That's Koopa. That's Nerfy. Check out the intro.
We'll see you all next week.
Sorry, my favorite character.
Check out the intro. The wife made it. It's fucking amazing.
It is amazing, and you will listen to the Daniel.
Goodbye.
What he says.
Pixels glow and screens alike. Dorks unite, we'll take this mic. Game on, heroes side by side. In this world we laugh, we ride. Roll the dice and cast the spell. Tell your tales we know so well. Quests await where dorks prevail. In our voices legends swell. Press start, dorks embark. Lights out, we ignite the spark.